Combination, we'll take that in our subsequent classes. So now this now leads us to what we call the permutation. Okay. Some of the real life applications of factorial is that factorial is used in permutation, it is used in combination, and also factorial is used in other areas of mathematics and also statistics. So these are some of the importance of the real or the applications of factorial. So now let's use the first application of factorial, which is in permutation. So let's look at permutation. We have a question to solve under permutation, but before we begin, I would love to explain what we mean by permutation, give us some real life applications of permutation, and also write out the relation or some of the formulas we need to know before we begin solving some questions. Okay, so basically, so permutation is simply defined as the ordered arrangement of objects or items in a definite manner. So when you arrange objects or you arrange items in a definite manner, that means in an orderly manner, that means that that object or the item has been what permutated. Some real life applications of permutation is that permutation is used in puzzles, the puzzles we play. Permutation is used in games, used in scheduling and planning. It is used in the encryption of algorithms so as to scramble data and also make the data to be secured. Changing of our PIN and also our password on our phones or on our ATM cards, anything that has to do with changing of password, changing of your PIN for security purposes is as a result of permutation. Permutation is used in sitting arrangements, such as in a classroom where seats are being arranged, or in a committee, or also in a conference. So sitting arrangements is as a result of what permutation. It is also used in marketing and product arrangements, and also permutation is used in genetics, that's in medicine. So these are some of the few real life applications of permutation. So before we continue, I would love to give us the formula we need to know under permutation, because there are different types of permutation we'll be discussing. When we arrange objects in a definite manner, when we are taking the objects all at the same time, the permutation, so we have n permutation r is given as n factorial all divided by n minus r factorial. So this is the relation we use to solve a problem under that, okay? With this now, we can solve the problem we have, which says, find the number of ways of arranging the word approach connect. If, so we are given two conditions in this question. The first condition says, if all are taken at a time. The second condition says, we should find the number of ways of arranging the word approach connect if two are taken at a time. So if the words are taken at a time, the word we have is approach connect, okay? So if you, the number of ways we can arrange the word, if they are all taken at a time, is going to be, so let's count the number of letters we have here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Since there are 11 words, so this is just going to be factorial. So it's going to be n factorial, simple as that. Since they are all taken at a time, so this is going to be 11 times 11 minus 1, multiplied by 11 minus 2, multiplied by 11 minus 3, multiplied by 11 minus 4, multiplied by 11 minus 5, multiplied by 11 minus 6, multiplied by 11 minus 7, multiplied by 11 minus 8, multiplied by 11 minus 9, multiplied by 11 minus 10. So from here we simplify, so we're going to have 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So remember, it always ends with what? 1. So the multiplying all of this gives us a value of 39,916,800 ways. Okay, so basically when we arrange these words, when we take all the letters at a time, gives us the value 39,916,800 ways. So let's go to the next one, which says, if two are taken at a time. So what this means that our n here is equals to 11 and r is equals to 2, because it said if two are taken at a time, okay? That means you're taking two letters at a time from the word approach connect. So we're going to use the formula, which is n permutation r is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial. Okay, so our n here, so this is going to be 11 factorial over 11 minus 2 factorial. This is equals to 11 factorial over 11 minus 2 here gives us 9. Okay, so when we simplify this just from our knowledge of factorial, this is going to give us a value 110 ways. So what this means is that if we take two letters, if two letters are taken at a time from the word Proch Connect, we are going to have 1110 ways of arranging the word. So this is as simple as that.